What's up guys, Dragonheir here, and today we'll continue with the Iceblast Heroes mini quest where I'm taking the Iceblast Heroes into every area of the game in the Dragonheir, and this time they will visit the Temporal Vortex, and I wonder how much damage they can do, but I know one thing, we are going to find out together, so let's go right into it.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Alright guys, welcome to the Temporal Vortex. As you can see, I'm using the Holy Trio on the all three legendary Iceblast Heroes. So Beldile, Zorach, and Shinnar, all three of them. And for the support, I'm using Felocia and I'm using Asilia. And she is amazing. I mean, not only Asilia, but this whole team is really amazing. And it's because this team has a lot of survivability and a lot of damage. And that's perfect for the Vortex. So let me start with Asilia. I will show you how them built real quick, and then I will show you the run, okay? So Asilia, she is built with 106k HP and 2.8k defense and 217 enlightenment. And I'm using the Hope of Oasis on her for the HP and the skill haste, and also when the Weaver HP is above 70%, reduce damage taken by 20%. This is very important because she has the highest HP on my team, which means the boss will target her. There is one skill that the boss does that will target the highest HP hero, right? So that's why I have a build with this, with the Hope of Oasis, you know, to reduce the damage she will be taking. I know there is much better big gear or like much better builds for her, but I don't have the gear right now. I don't have all the mythical gears in the game, like really good pieces. So this is what I'm using. And for the artifact, I'm using the Mirror of the Living, but there is one artifact that's much better for her, and that's the Solar King Horn or something like that. It's a mythical artifact, and what it does is it increases the damage of the heroes that are healed by this hero. Okay, so every time she heals, she will boost the damage of everyone, which is amazing because of her ultimate. She's healing and dispelling debuff from all heroes on the board. So that artifact is amazing for her, especially in this content, right? In Temporal Vortex. So now let's go over Felocia. So I have her build with 77k HP, 2.2k defense, and 350 enlightenment. I want a lot of enlightenment on her because that will boost her shielding. I'm using the gear from the season 1, you know, the Power of Tides, because it gives me enlightenment and resistance. And this gear is very good because I have 4 substats of enlightenment on a weapon and another 2 on a helmet. So together, these two give me around 100. Yeah, that's 100, exactly 100 enlightenment. You know, 41 plus 59, that's 100 enlightenment just from the 2 gears, right? And then I'm using the Devout Prayer, the mythical gear, because when the Weaver grants a shield, the target deals 12% more damage for 10 seconds, and she shields everyone on a board. On her ultimate, you know, she does shielding, damage reduction, and control immunity for 10 seconds. Amazing hero, really good hero, especially for Arena or Temporal Vortex. Temporal Vortex for the Season 2. I mean, there's still the Wildfire team for the Temporal Vortex, that's really good. But this team, you know, Iceblast Heroes, my favorite, and I think this team can do even more damage than the Fire team, if you have them built really well. So now let's go over the Iceblast Heroes. I have my Zorak. I have him built with 35k HP, almost 1600 defense, and then 6.2k attack, almost 6.2k attack. I want a lot of attack because I'm using the Dawn Pipe Organ on him for the mythical artifact, because this artifact boosts the other range heroes in the team, you know, their attack by 10% of this hero. So that's why I want him to build with a lot of attack. So I cannot give up on the crit rate and crit damage. I only have 82% crit rate and 102% crit damage. But it is fine because he will get the crit rate from his passive and also from Shinnah as well. So he will be at 100% crit rate. So he will be critting all the time pretty much. And for the gear, I'm using the Abyssal Curse for the attack percentage and the crit damage. And I'm using the Forbidden Aegis, only 2 pieces for the attack percentage and a crit rate. I know I could use 3 pieces, but then I would, you know, reduce my attack a little bit. Once again, not using mythical gear because I don't have, you know, good mythical gear right now. So hopefully soon I will be able to switch to mythical gear and do even more damage. Now let's go to Shinnah. I have her built with 54k HP, 2.1k defense, 2.4k attack, a little bit of crit rate, a little bit of crit damage, and then 302 accuracy. Because I have a Witch Remains on her, so on her ultimate she will do, you know, she will inflict the defense penalty. And she does a lot of hits on her ultimate, so she will definitely land the defense penalty. So amazing, you know, to build her with a little bit of accuracy and use the Witch Remains on her. And also for the gear, I am using the Puppet Inspiration. Gives accuracy, resistance, and when the Weaver casts an ultimate skill, allies of the same element gain 10% ultimate energy. It can occur only once once per 15 seconds. This is amazing because this way she will boost the ultimate energy of my other heroes, right? So they will be able to cast much more frequently. And for the mythical gear, I'm using the Chaos Symbiosis. You know, for each ally of the same school present, the Weaver attacks increase by 6%. So she will, you know, do some damage as well. Unfortunately, only 2.4k attack, but that's fine. You know, I was focusing more on accuracy. And now the MVP of the team, Baldila. I have her build with 66k HP, 1700 defense, and 4.8k attack almost, 98% crit rate, and 154% crit damage. The crit rate is fine because she will get a lot of crit rate from the Zorak and from Shinnah. And the crit damage, you know, it could be better, but it's fine for now. And I'm using the Forbidden Edges on her. I'm using the all 3 pieces because it gives me attack, crit damage, crit rate. And when casting a battle skill or ultimate skill, the Weaver deals 6% more damage for 10 seconds up to 4 stacks. Once again, this is the best gear for your Iceblast heroes. I mean, if I'm not counting the mythical gear, for the legendary gear, the Forbidden Edges is the best because you can stack these, you know, these ultimate and battle skills very easily with them. Because usually Iceblast heroes, they can recast their battle skill with the free ice crystals, right? Or if they have 3 or more ice crystals, they can usually recast their battle skill. So this way you will immediately get like 2 stacks, so there's another 12% attack bonus, right? And then when you cast ultimate, that's not a stack, so you can stack it immediately pretty much. It's really good gear for your Iceblast heroes. And for the mythical gear, I'm using, or the mythical artifact, I'm using the Whisper of the Consume for the bonus crit damage. Maybe for the Temporal Vortex, I could use something else. I could use the Eyebrow of the Giant or the Manticore statue to boost her battle skill, because most of the damage comes from the battle skill, I think. But what I really want is her exclusive artifact. But for that, I have to wait for the next summoning, you know, which is in like 3 weeks. There's another targeted summoning for her, and I'm saving my Virmarrow and my Heliodices for that, because I really want her exclusive artifact. I'm pretty sure it will boost her damage, like doubles her damage pretty much. So that's the build. I don't using any skill timing, I believe. No, there is no skill timing. And for the tide, I'm using the Wave Breaker. It grants me 3% attack. Attack up to the ally with the highest attack for 30 seconds, up to 5 stacks, okay? Yeah, pretty much up to 5 stacks because I level it up in my settlement, okay? I was previously using the other one. I was using the Tidal Surge. So I wonder if it's gonna be doing more damage or not. So let's go to the quick combat. And let's see what kind of damage I can do with this thing. It might even surprise you because, you know, the gear is not the best gear on them right now. And they can already do pretty decent amount of damage, I would say. I tested once. Yeah, 134. That's what I was thinking, yeah. They did 120 before. But I survived longer the previous run. So let's do it once again. I will do challenge again. Can we do it more? Can we do like 140? And then I will do maybe 3 runs like this, and then I will switch to the different tide, the different surge. And we will see if it helps with the damage or not. That's even lower, 126, that's lower. We don't want lower numbers, we want bigger numbers. So let's change the tidal, the surge. I will do the first one, tidal surge, for the shielding and damage. And maybe this way I can survive longer, because I don't know why I'm not only surviving 6 minutes and 30 seconds. And before I was surviving more, I was surviving like 8 minutes to 10 minutes. So maybe something changed with the surge. Maybe I really need this one. How much I can do? Is that only 6 minutes and 30 seconds? Wow. Wow. Getting kind of unlucky today. But a little bit better number, you know. 142 million damage for this team. Not that bad, not that bad. Let's do one more. And then I really want the mythical artifact for my Asilia, right? That will boost my damage even more. Maybe I need better survivability. I don't know. Yeah, 6 million 50, not that good. And 145 million damage. So I can almost reach to 150 million damage. Not that bad, but I can do way more later on once I get the artifacts that I want. I want the exclusive artifact for Baldila, and I want the King's Horn, right? So let me show you real quick what it looks like. So let's go to the exchange, mythical artifacts. And it is where it is, Solar King's Horn. That's what I was talking about. It gives you HP, defense and HP percentage, and also when the Weaver heals an ally, increase the ally damage by 2.5% all the way to 5% for 10 seconds up to 3 stacks. This is amazing because Asilia has her healing on a battle skill, so she can give you 2 stacks. So if I use this, then I would build my my team more around her, right? More around Asilia, so let them be closer. Because the battle skill is not the whole area, the battle skill is only around her, like 2 tiles, you know, next to her, and then 2 tiles back. You know, this, you know, in the middle of this star shape, there's her, and then you have to like put the heroes around her. So what I would do is like maybe something like this, you know, so there everybody is around Asilia, so now she will be doing even more healing. Maybe you will do something for my team even now. So let's see if this is better for the positioning, because now she will be healing on a battle skill everyone. So maybe now I can reach, you know, higher time, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, a little bit better. 6 minutes and 55 seconds, and now I'm at 166 million damage. So a little bit better if you position them like this. Maybe I can do one more, just to make sure it's not like absolute fluke, you know, just absolute randomness. But if you get once again around 160 million damage, then it's definitely better to position them like this, I would say. Especially if you get it twice in a row, I would say that's not that lucky. 150, okay, but this is still better than the before it was 155. So definitely, that's something I forgot to do. Place your heroes more closely to Asilia because of her battle skill. She doesn't cover the whole map, she only covers, you know, half of the map, so you want them to be, you know, something like this. You can play with it how you want, maybe even closer, doesn't matter. But place them around Asilia. Ferocia can be 2 tiles away, you know, you can even do this, doesn't matter. But place them closer to her so she can do healing on her battle skill. And especially if you use the mythic artifact that I show you. If you use that one, definitely place them closer to her, because that way, you know, she will do the healing and boost their damage, right? And you can get 2 stacks immediately from the battle skill and then from the ultimate. And for the ultimate, I think she does multiple heals, right? For every 0.5 seconds for 5 seconds. So maybe this will stack immediately on the ultimate, right? I'm not sure how this exactly works. If it works like only for once per skill, or if you can do it multiple times per heal on the skill, right? So maybe on ultimate, because she's healing multiple times, not just one interval of healing, but multiple heals in a row. So maybe this way you will get the Solar King Horn, those stacks immediately, you know, those 3 stacks. So that's bonus 15% damage if I'm correct, right? The 5%, 3 stacks, that's 15% bonus damage. That sounds pretty good to me. And maybe you can build her with something else. Maybe you don't need the Hope of Oasis. Maybe I can build her with a little bit more boostage. So maybe like the Brotherhood Spirit gear or something like that. I will play with it a little bit more. But this is my team for the Temporal Vortex. And I found out that a lot of people are using this team. And they are reaching crazy numbers. You know, like really, really high numbers when it comes to the Vortex. I was seeing guys reaching like, you know, 1 billion damage. You know, the top ones. Then like 500 million damage, stuff like that. And they're using similar team. They're using either Wild team, as you can see, or they're using this team. So I think I'm on the right track, because if I'm seeing that a lot of people are doing this and they can do crazy number of damage, then I think I'm on the right track. I think even the best guy right now is using... No, the best guy is using the Wild heroes. And the second one right now is using pretty much... Yeah, that's the same team that I have. So I think I'm on the right track. I just need to get a little bit better gear and maybe some inspiration on my heroes. And then maybe I can compete for the rankings. But I don't think so. I don't think so I'll be able to compete for it. But you never know, right? You never know. Because I don't want to wail in this game too much. But that's it, guys. Real quick video for you. I hope you enjoyed it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit the like button, subscribe. And let me know down below in the comment section who is better in your opinion. The Wildfire team or the Iceblast Heroes team. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.